Hey guys, a couple of people have asked me to do a tutorial for the Legend of Zelda medley I have, and I guess I just put it up on a whim. I never thought I'd have people ask me how to play it. Well, I can't use tabs, but you're welcome to tab it out if you want to. I guess I'll be teaching it in parts because it's kind of a long song, five minutes or so. So I'll teach you the parts that I played. I'll start with the Overworld theme. It goes like this. Okay, yeah, so that's how it goes. You want to start with these two fingers. They're here, these two fingers, and put them here and here. I guess let me move the camera over a little bit so you can see a bit better. Okay, yeah, here and here. And this is the 5th fret, then the 5th fret of the C string and 6th fret of the E string. So you want to play them both together at once. Then you play the lower string, which is the C string. Then you play this string again. Then you want to do this right here, make this formation, and keep this finger here. This finger on the E string, and this you pretty much just move it down 2 frets. This finger here, and next my next noise you do this. So it's like you play it, take this finger off, then you put it back on and play it again. So it's then you want to make like a G chord formation, but that goes move it down one fret. So it's just G chord formation, move down 1 fret. Then you play only the bottom 3 strings. So you just use these strings and kind of pluck strum one at a time, or pluck them all at the same time. Then play the C string, and pluck the bottom 2 strings. Then you want to put your finger on the 1st fret of the E string, then play the bottom 2 strings again only. And then you play the A string, 1st fret and open fret, 1st fret, then 3rd fret. And if you want, you can slide up to the 8th fret. Yeah, so that's what I did. Then after that, that's the initial one, I guess. You form a G chord formation again on the 5th fret with this finger on the 5th fret. You move it up 3 frets, 1, 2, 3. So it's like you play all these 3 strings. Don't play all 4. I think that sounds kind of weird. Well, yeah, I guess you could play all 4. How all 4 works. Just strum that. So then to play this next part, you kind of go up like this. Play use your pinky and play 2 frets above this finger, the E string. So it's like play this string first, and you do you see what I did there? So yeah, it might take a lot of practice to get used to that, but it's kind of weird. If you want, you can hammer on this one, like pluck it, then hammer on with this. So after you hit this note, this last note, you want to do this and bar the 5th fret while keeping your pinky on this string. So it's like so, or you can just do. So you play. What I do is, which is kind of like pluck this string, the top string, and the bottom string. So it's like C string, E string, G string, then A string. Then you only play the bottom string for this next part. So you from here, you move up one fret, well, you play the eighth fret first, then you move up 1 fret to the 9th fret, then move up 2 frets to the 11th fret, then 2 more frets to the 13th fret. Then you form this formation, kind of like this. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I hope you can see that. It's I'm only using these 3 fingers, and it's where they are. I guess it's this one's on the dot, this one's one behind the dot. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but you play that. Then you kind of go back down the scale, I guess. So you take your pinky up and play this string, which is 2 frets down. Then you have to use this finger to bar this one and play the next one. Then you form this formation. It's like a G moved up 6 frets, but you have to keep your pinky right here. You see where my pinky is? In between these 2 dots. Then this is kind of weird. You have to bar with this finger. So from here, it's like. Then after that part, you slide this down 2. So it's like you. So it's after this part, from here on. Then you slide this down 2 and play back up the scale, I guess. Then you make, after that, then you go back down and then you make this formation. I hope you can see the fretting on this. This finger, and this finger. Here we go, yeah. So you move back up the scale. Then you make a C chord, which is barring these bottom 2 and putting your finger on this 4th fret of the C string. So you see that? You go back up the scale, which is just these 2 dots. Yeah. Then you slide with your pinky. You play this bottom string. Slide with your pinky up to this 10th fret. Okay. And you have to bar this right here. You play this once, and you bar this 7th fret. So it's like. Yeah, and this last part. So pretty much after you play this one chord, you slide it down 2 frets. Well, down as in closer to the tuning pegs. Then you play then you kind of like add 1 finger at a time to the C string. So it's like okay, this video is gonna end now. Ask me if I have any more questions. Oh, my phone's ringing.